Well, I bought a farm, or a field, you could say. I bought a field, and there's a ton of stones in it, and it sold at a discount. And so we took a geographical survey guy out there, one of those guys that sticks one of those poles in the ground, you know, 50 foot deep. Forgot his name. I always mispronounce his name. Below this soil, there's a lot of stones and rock and stuff like that. And heck, it won't grow corn, it won't grow beans. And so we're going to start mining stone. And then we're going to turn it into sand, and we're going to sell it to the local community for building houses and things like that. That's the plan. But we got to go pick up an excavator, and then we gotta go pick up a stone crusher also. But first we're gonna run to Casey's, get some coffee, donuts, maybe Red Bull, we'll see. What the? Boy, is there not a handicap pass on that car? And that's a handicap spot. How dare they? This boy better be glad I didn't have my excavator loaded up there. Otherwise we'd be relocating this car pretty darn quick. Shame on them. Hey Jimmy, am I good back there? Oh, no. Oh, we didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. How dare we scratch that car? Well, we better get going. As Ronald Reagan always said, a little justice never hurt anybody. But on a serious note, I bought a Volvo excavator, and we're going to go after this mining business. And we're going to see what we can make of it. And we picked up a Kenworth, but it's a Kenworth. And vanilla is one of my favorite colors. So it worked out pretty darn good. The Kenworth, the T600, it's not, you know, an aggressive looking truck by any means. It doesn't have that kind of masculinity to it. Masculinity, if I can pronounce that right, to it. But gosh, it's a dang good truck. It handles well. It's got everything to it. Good old reliable. So we're going with the T600. And then we have the Land All Lowboy, which we have extensions on it that come out. This is a pretty sweet trailer mod. But we have to haul the Volvo excavator. I didn't buy it. It's on lease for now. We'll see if I like it. Maybe we'll purchase it out of the lease. I'm not sure, but it's just a 3-month lease for now. And then we have our rock crushing machine. So this should be pretty cool. Shout out to FS Miner is the YouTube channel's name. This guy does like all sorts of mining for Farm Simulator. And I watch a lot of his videos and learn a lot on how to work this stuff and how to work the, you know, rock machine and stuff like that. So shout out to that guy. So flatbed, we're gonna lower down. There we go. Get out, disconnect it. So on this trailer, we do have side supports that come out, which is pretty, this is a heck of a trailer. It really is. We keep going. I think that's max distance. Now here's our rock crushing machine we're renting. I think what's gonna happen is we dump rocks in there. It's gonna turn it to gravel. Then I gotta run it through either this machine or another machine to turn it to sand. But the end goal is to get sand. Sand's used for a lot of things. Mainly a lot of building and construction materials. Roads, houses. Oh, they use it for everything. We'll get the Volvo fired up though. Bring her in here. And we'll load her up. It should fit on here. I'm hoping it fits on here. I want to get this arm as low as possible if we can. Right. We'll spin it around. Right there should be good. Back up the Volvo. Gosh, I want to call it a Volvo. Sorry. Throughout this episode, I'm probably going to call this a Volvo. It's a Kenworth. Apologize about that. We'll get her attached. There we go. Now I just got to run the hydraulics to lift this thing up. It's going to be heavy. Come on. There we go. Okay, she's loaded down. We got the oversized flags on her. I think we're pretty much set. We're not going far. It's probably like 10 miles away from here, I bet. Oh, come on. It's a lot of weight for this little T600. Don't bottom out. The one thing is if we get on a steep like farm entrance or something, this trailer's going to bottom out so darn quick. It's almost scraping the ground right now even. This little T600, she's really struggling pulling this excavator. On pavement it did fine, but when we're going up gravel hills, she is struggling. So this is the farm we bought. It has 2 buildings. It's actually separate from that one. This one was auctioned off with the buildings and the land. And heck, nobody wanted it. It sold at a discount because it won't farm. But there's a little, we're going to start in the grass section over there. Start digging over there. This is somebody else's farm. These guys they farm a lot of acres over here. This is not a part of those buildings over there. But if we can get moving here, come on. But if this actually ends up being profitable, it's going to be super nice having those 2 buildings there to store equipment if we start scaling up this operation a little bit. If we can find enough sand underground. We'll go right there. We'll run the hydraulics to drop the trailer down. There we go. And then we'll back off the excavator. And I gotta run back. We gotta grab that wrecker off. There we go. One thing that's going to be super nice, well, something that I'm going to have to get in the future is a wheel loader, most likely. But right now we're tight on money. Okay, that's excavator's off. Let's head back. Now the crusher weighs even more than the excavator, so that's going to be interesting. Here, hauling the crusher back. By the way, if you guys are wondering what map this is County Line. It's a heck of a map. It's a good map. It's a big map. Car's still sitting in the handicap spot over there. Gosh dang. This right here, we're looking at probably a $400,000 machine. Someday, if we mine enough sand, maybe we'll be able to afford it, but she's expensive. We'll load her up. Now the crusher, I'm gonna load in the grass because this is where we're actually gonna start. This is one of the if I can speak, this is one of the deposit zones around here of a lot of stone. Hence why it's in grass right now. It's not even producing a crop. Get her unloaded here without trying to scrape her too much on the ground. There we go. Okay, we're gonna give her a shot. I gotta make sure this machine's running. This looks just like a whole nother beast of machine. We'll turn her on. It's running. Okay. It's running. We're gonna see what she does. Breaking ground officially for Squads Mining Company, LLC. This is gonna be so cool if this works. Oh, it's working. It's full. Oh, I hear it. It's coming through. Oh, there we go. I got it figured out. I had to own the land first. Yeah, that's working nice. Since we're getting a big pile already. Okay, so it's turned into gravel. Sweet. There we go. So we'll keep going. We'll keep digging here. Change of plans, guys. We moved to Colorado. The Rocky Mountains. It's beautiful out here. Anyways, we bought this piece of land, and now we're going to get sand out of this piece of land. Long story short, I completely screwed up and chose the wrong map, and so it screws up the whole roleplay aspect and everything like that. But we're still going to mine. I actually got it working to now where we can turn stones into gravel, and then eventually turn that gravel into sand, and then we can go truck that sand places, sell that sand. That was the end goal. That was the goal of this video, and that's what we're going to do here. But yeah, sometimes when you're messing with new mods, roleplay aspect gets screwed up to where you can't even explain it. With this being said though, we're gonna take this machine, and now we're gonna have two machines. One of them's gonna be used for sand, and one of them's gonna be used for gravel here. This is my goal, to get a good actual mining operation where we're actually finding resources in the ground like sand and using them for something. It's tough though, we're in the early days of mining. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna dig throughout this hole right here. We're gonna dump into this one. This one's gonna dump. It's gonna dump gravel. It's gonna turn stones into gravel. We're gonna take the gravel and we're gonna load it. No, it's not gonna work. It's gonna form a gravel pile right here. We're gonna grab a wheel loader, scrape up the gravel, and load it into the other grinder that's gonna turn it into sand. And then we'll have a sand product. Now we got our Volvo wheel loader. This is gonna work good. So we'll just set this right here and get ready for a big pile to start forming here. Machine's on. She's going. Let's start digging. There we go. Fill her up, and then it should be producing here. Keep digging here. There we go. It's going. We're getting full. She's getting full. Oh no, no, shoot. Gosh darn it. There we go, okay. I missed a bit, but we're getting full here. So I'm gonna jump in the wheel loader. We're gonna first turn on this machine. And we should be producing sand here soon. So now this one's going. There we go. We'll start taking some loads here. Got a full bucket load of gravel. If we dump into this machine, it should start turning into sand here. There we go. There we go. We got sand. Yeah. Dump another load in. That's cool. Now what we really could do is we could actually get a conveyor belt going from this one to this machine. But for now I wanted to test it, so now we got sand. So now heck, we could load up a dump truck with sand. That is cool. Okay, we'll get in the excavator and we'll keep going. Okay, so those machines are still going. We've dug a pretty good hole. Hopefully the folks are gonna be okay with me just starting a mine right here next to all these houses. We should be good. I don't think they'll mind those machines running 24/7. Sorry about that, Karen. But anyways, we got the Demco side dump, which was specifically made for this. Hull and construction materials. Yeah, we'll stick with chrome rims. Now, only certain maps will allow, like, you to convert stones and gravel to sand. So this is only one of the maps that actually works. So that's why we're in what I call is Colorado, even though this is totally a European map. So there we go. Now, if we grab the wheel loader, we should be able to load up the sand. Oh, so we got 15,000 liters of sand in here. And we'll dump it. Holy crap, we almost filled up that trailer. We're almost full with that trailer already. Since that trailer's almost full, what we'll do is we'll load this machine. That's pretty neat. So then this is producing sand out of here. Now, I don't know if there's a place on the map to actually dump this and actually sell this sand. I'm hoping at some point we could get a place to sell sand, so that way, hey, we could have a sand business that's super profitable, and then once we start making money, we could actually start expanding the business, stuff like that, and actually have a whole crew running this. That'd be cool if we could go full circle like that. Let's see, maybe they have something on here for sand. So, oh, sand. So Felsburn does take sand. So this is Felsburn. Okay, we are going to Felsburn. We are right here. Okay, let's roll. Felsburn, here we come. Oh, there it is. There's a giant laser beam sticking out there. So this is what's shown to be Felsburn right here, but it's completely off. Like there's nothing here. Well guys, I'm not sure if we can sell sand, because the Felsburn place is literally a train track. Maybe the train stops there? Gosh, I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of mining. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited to see what happens in the mining modding community, because I think there's a lot of stuff that we could do out of this. So I'm pumped to see it. But anyways, hey, thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you guys in the next one.